remember what the fuck I was doing, and all of a sudden I see like hers, and it's like it says like it's got a place on it, has a geotag on it. I'm like, and I like screen record, and I tell her like this is not like, this is safe, you gotta take your geotags off. And I was like, this would have been a problem if I was a super villain, right? Sure. And then she was like, good thing you're not. I was like, and the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, no, I am. I kick squirrels. I feel go kick squirrels. You think I'm joking, but I'll send you the fucking screenshot of it. I literally told her,
wait, do you actually do that, or you?
No, I just made the joke, but I was like, yo, who lets me be this stupid, bro? Because I like, first thing comes to my mind was like, yeah, I just kick squirrels, bro. I was gonna say dogs, but I was like, people are more sensitive about dogs than squirrels.
Yeah, don't say dog.
I kick dog. That's a real super. That's not even a super villain, bro. That's a demon.
That's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Not on the Glass Podcast.
Bitch.
What's this episode 4?
Yeah, as you can see though, episode 4.
We got a space open today.
Anybody want to hop on the next episode because we're kicking him off now?
He's out. He's not on the podcast anymore. Rennie had to go do something.
He had to go eat. Some
stupid shit. Some school shit. Some eating shit. I don't even know what the excuse is, to be honest with you.
It was a little bit of all.
It was a little bit of everything I said. So, yeah, we kicked him out. And that's it.
We're just tired of people not doing anything, carrying their own weight.
I'm tired of this lazy ass.
Yeah. Sometimes. No, I'm kidding. It's all love.
It is all love. We always got shit that's going on, so it is what it is. However, we are here again doing this, and it is me and Steffon. The good old days. This is like Quick Conversation episode 1. This is a flashback.
This is like all of the first semester. Yeah, it's just like all the first semester, bro.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
No, this is fine. I'm cool with this for now.
Yeah. I was like, when you asked, you were like, should we get a guest? I was like, who the fuck
I just threw it out there because it was like,
actually, I don't know. Anybody. I could have got Karen on here. She was working, but she definitely would have came over.
Oh, but, dude. I mean, shit, hit her up now.
Let's see if she'll run. She'll do a dash.
We can just record for now. Hey, so how you doing? My name is Ricarlo, and I am here to tell you a little story about how my life turned flipped and upside down.
I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I became into a Bel Air. I don't know if we're gonna switch out the word Bel Air, but
all right. You have anything you want to say, stories or anything like that?
Say right here.
Oh, okay.
Y'all see it?
That's your update.
Brand new clarinet. Look at this bitch, bro. It's just a piece of art. Just a piece.
I think it's funny the fact that you bought a clarinet from where? Where did you even buy it from?
This is from Guitar
Center?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, so I'm just gonna leave it right here for the rest of the film. But
you can't even see it. There's a shot. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So basically, after we came back from the city, we went on our city trip around my birthday, I was like, it's time for me to do better, be better as a whole, coming to the next semester with a whole new game plan of attack. And one of those things was not just academically, but finding rediscover outlets for me to express myself. So like finding new hobbies, like, or relapsing on old hobbies. I used to play clarinet for 5-6 years. I loved it, and yeah, that's why I bought it. Same reason why I started embroidering, because some new outlet that I could project myself into. Same thing with a lot of things. I just feel like this is my year, or this is my time to pick up the pieces that were broken back in the last semester, if that makes sense. It's just a lot of reasons.
No. Doesn't make sense.
So what did you want me to do? What did you want me to do?
No, I didn't say, I think that's cool that you're doing clarinet, like we talked about before getting into shit.
No, yeah. The whole reason I actually bought this, that was all bullshit. That entire story was bullshit. We were starting a boy band, bro. We're starting a jazz band. Me and Tiago, Ricarlo. Maybe we'll get ready to play the triangle. I don't fucking know what he does, but we're starting a boy band. It's called 3 Boys and a Half a Man.
Did you hear that?
The girls over there.
Anyway, so like I was saying,
Yeah.
why don't you do like? Are you gonna do anything in terms of? You said you wanted to pick up something, and you did. You picked up 2 things, right?
Yeah.
Embroidering and clarinet. What about like Tiago? Are you gonna pick up anything like?
What do you mean?
Athletic, weightlifting. You know what I'm saying?
So you do grind.
Look, let me phrase this a better way because I'm not doing this justice. Are you going to pick something up that involves anything physical? Sports, martial art, combat sport, weightlifting, running.
I got a funny story about running.
All right,
but I'll get to that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to exercise. I mean, I've definitely not been exercising the past 2 weeks, but I've just been laying in my bed. I do want to start exercising. I don't know. It's just like it's an investment of money and time, and I would love to learn boxing or like some sort of combat sport. It's just very hard right now to get around, to find the time to do shit. You know what I mean? Not like it's because I'm so into like just watching boxing and like MMA. February 27th, Canelo fight. We will be here watching this shit. It's gonna be great. But I would like to get more into the realm of exercising, or just let me put it out there. I just want to get into the realm of like pursuing a combat sport.
What do you think though? Like, out of all like the combat sports, because like here it's only me and you now. Brendan's not here. Yeah, you don't care about any of this shit. So let's get in.
Yeah, let's. This is gonna be a good long talk.
So in terms of combat sports, and we can kind of take this conversation this direction a little bit for now. What do you think? What are you thinking of? Are you thinking of boxing, or are you thinking of something else?
Boxing would be the easiest to pick up, not in terms of like pursuing, but like in terms of what's the word? Just like going out to a boxing gym and doing it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But like, I don't know. My phone's not on mute. I haven't given it much thought, but boxing is up there. I don't know. I wouldn't do anything towards sort of grappling, honestly. Any sort of that. I don't know. Like, right, boxing just seems the easiest to pick up. That's the problem.
Let me go like this. So you have a whole bunch of things. Yeah, be careful with that because that'll fuck up the audio. Yeah, you can't touch that.
There you go.
So yeah, everything's plugged in there, I think. Anyway, so in the martial arts realm, you have the most famous ones right now, which a lot of people are doing. In fact, I have a friend. Shout out to Riley White, because he was just talking to me about this yesterday, is doing his first day of Muay Thai today. And I was like super amped. He was asking me, hey Ricardo, what martial arts should I get into? And I told him, I said, though Muay Thai is Thai boxing, it's not really some people would say it's not a form of martial art. It is a martial art.
Yeah.
Because of how complex it is, and the amount of respect that's in there. That is honestly, in my opinion, one of the most effective and easiest to get into in terms of popularity, because there's so many Muay Thai gyms.
Yeah.
But the only other ones that I can say that are martial arts that are like that is easy to get into: kickboxing, boxing, and then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Literally the easiest ones. Because I'm going to be really honest with you, you look around and there is not a whole lot of other things that
I'd make sure it's afraid.
The fact that you put the clarinet in there anyway. So, but there's not a whole lot of other things though that are easy to get into in gyms and stuff. So
yeah, actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna pick up. Tai Chi.
Good luck.
That's an inside joke if you don't know.
So, dude, we can even talk about that if you want to. But like I was gonna say, if you want to get into one of the more kind of veer towards like some effective ones that just aren't popular, so people don't see them as effective, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like your judos. You
Jiu-jitsu.
really can't find jiu-jitsu is around, but it's only the Brazilian form. The Japanese form is, which is obviously the same thing almost, except for like a few differences. Also, same thing. And then you have your different types of kung fu, and your karate, your taekwondo, etc., which are all honestly very proficient forms of martial arts. In terms of effectiveness, some veer in the other direction, some veer in not those directions. If that makes sense. And then you can even, if you really want to get into grappling, you go do some WWE.
I don't know if I would ever do grappling just based on, not the stigma around it, but like, I have to bulk up first.
Not really though.
Like, I would like to bulk up first.
If you're doing on the ground kind of stuff.
That's what I think of when I think of grappling.
Yeah, but like, like but in terms of takedowns and shit, there's a lot of basic takedowns you can learn at your size right now that I think would be highly effective because of your size. Like, I'm not saying go do judo. Judo, you need some kind of strength, and from a person that has done judo for years, and been learning it, and the same thing with Jeet Kune Do. I can say judo is not something for everyone. Simply is it, and it's just not that kind of sport. However, like jiu-jitsu, especially Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and even wrestling, it's a very good sport for smaller guys, because if it gets on the ground and you just know how to choke someone out with your strength, you can do it.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're going to want to maybe build up a little bit of muscle as time goes on, or whatever. But you can do that through the sport. You know what I'm saying? Or through the martial art.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I had a funny story about running, though. That's what I was going to talk about. Because we're talking about training. So Tiago wants to start running, right? And
after that conversation we had the other day.
And he had 2 days. He's been 2 days, so he bought running shoes, and it's been 2 days.
Did he really buy running shoes?
He bought some Nike Reacts.
Oh, those are garbage.
And so he got them, and then the next day he was like, he was like, I was like, fine, I will like wake up and I'll go with you, whatever. And then I wake up like 8:30, right? Because that's the first like starting 8:30 or 8, I don't remember. And I wake up to a text, and it's like, don't wake me up. Do not wake me up. And I was like, when we were supposed to go, he's like, don't wake me up to go running. I'm not going running today, right? And then today I was supposed to wake him up. I wasn't gonna go with him because I had work to do, but I was like, I'm gonna wake up early anyways. I woke up early to a text. He was like, yeah, don't wake me up. He was like, because this is, let me preface this by saying, the night before, so last night, he was like, even if I say no, like even if I text you and tell you to not wake me up, right? And so then I wake up this morning at a text from like 7 o'clock, and he was like, don't wake me up. Do not wake me up. I didn't go to bed until like 4:30 because I was working on physics. And I was like, so 2 days, he just threw out the window, Tiago. You were so determined. It's just the funniest shit ever, because I woke up and I was like, because I woke up at 8:30, and then I went back to sleep until 10:30. I was still awake before him.
Sure.
And so he walked down, and I was like, what happened to running? He was just like, he just looked at me, and I was like, I told you this was going to happen. And I was like, your sleep schedule's not getting better, it's just getting worse. You're not be able to wake up at 7 to run at 8:30 in the morning if you don't go to bed until 4:30 in the night. And I was like, you're doing work, I get it, but like you could have woke up at 7 o'clock, done the physics, and then like went and ran, and then came back and took a nap or something.
You said he didn't want to run the other day. Did he not? I swear we had a whole did we not have like a fucking like hour conversation about that?
I don't remember, bro. I really don't remember. All I know is he's running. He wants to run now. We got a new game plan though. So so we're talking last night too. This all happens last night. So let me tell you. All right. For us, 2 a.m. is prime time. Like 1:30, 2 a.m. That's where we hit prime times in terms of like work, like homework, mental capacity. Like we're just fucking prime time. We're just hardcore, like doing all the fucking work that we gotta do. You know what I mean? And so 2:30 rolls around, or 1:30 rolls around, and we're just talking. We're talking about like eating more or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, I had a friend who just ate egg and rice like every day or whatever, because like he couldn't afford to eat anything like super healthy, like anything's like with a lot of that shit. He was like, and I was like, bro, we could honestly just make eggs and rice here, because like, to be honest, the food at the Commons is not good. That's what we was literally, I was like, bro, we get a griddle, make the eggs, and then we get a rice cooker and make the rice, right? And it's like $17 for a rice cooker. And I called my mom at like it was like 11 o'clock at night, actually. It wasn't 1:30. This is all going around at like 11:30, whatever. I called my mom, I'm like, hey mom, do you have an extra griddle? She was like, yeah, I got 2 extra griddles. So now the plan is just to make eggs and rice, or like omelets or whatever, like every day, to just keep ourselves healthy, but also to eat good, because like eggs and rice is really good, like in terms of taste, so good.
Well, you know what I used to do when I was training like every day, like really hard back, like when I was doing track and shit, was fried rice, or it would be like eggs and meat.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted after, carb load.
Yeah, and then that's why I was like, we could, if we got a griddle, we could do like eggs and rice one day, maybe French toast in the morning, just overstock on eggs and eat like a whole bunch of eggs for protein and rice for carbs and just, yeah.
That's great.
And I think that's we're gonna start doing that next week, and I think it'll be great in terms of like just like keeping ourselves nourished, but also like the taste is gonna be so good. Like I'm not to say the food here is like terrible, but eggs and rice is so good, bro. Eggs is
stuff on right now.
Eggs,
just wondering,
bro. Eggs, I love eggs, bro. Eggs. Only type of eggs that I don't like are hard-boiled eggs.
Really?
I used to eat them a lot as a kid, and now I don't know, bro. Like if you have to give me a choice, it's always poached, sunny side up, or scrambled.
All right, let me ask you a question. What about like deviled eggs?
Fine. My parents make deviled eggs. I'll eat a couple,
Dude,
but
I love deviled eggs.
my parents make a lot of deviled eggs. Yeah.
I like hard-boiled eggs so much because it's so much. You know why I like hard-boiled egg is because it is it's a fast snack.
Yeah, that's what Tiago.
Protein is a fast snack.
Yeah, Tiago was doing that. Tiago was like he bought like an egg maker. He just boil eggs. He has like 4 like boiled eggs at a
Dude, I
time.
could go for a fucking boiled egg right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like it's a fast snack, but like I don't know. You can do like a soft boiled egg where like the inside is like still runny, but the outside is like boiled.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah,
but like I like the freaking straight up hard boiled egg.
As a kid,
you take it out of the thing, you eat it like an apple.
Yeah.
Put a little salt on it.
It's the salt be hitting hard. As a kid, I love that. As a kid, I don't know, just like my parents still do it. And then when they're like, "You want a hard-boiled egg?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll pass." But if they're like, "You want some scrambled eggs?" Just give me the entire.
See, here's the thing: I'm not scrambled eggs guy.
Why though?
I just don't know why, but it's like something about scrambled eggs.
It's not the taste. It's just
it's just something weird. Like I got no problem eating them. But if someone was like, what would you like your scrambled eggs? I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Can I get sunny side?
Yeah, sunny side is. I think people be hating on sunny side up, but sunny side up is so.
Sunny side up is underrated as fuck.
I love it. Probably my favorite form of egg consumption.
Let me tell you why the sunny side is so fucking valid. All right, let's say you take a bagel.
I know where this is going.
Crispy bacon.
I know exactly where this is going.
And then you make sure that bread is crispy as shit. Throw a little sunny side up in there.
In between the two.
Maybe throw a little avocado in there.
Avocado, yes sir.
Dude, fuck it.
That bitch is thick.
You know what
and good, bro.
I used to make salami. So like in the Dominican household, salami's huge.
Yeah.
So salami, mango, avocado, and egg. And that's your breakfast. So what I used to do was like my parents would make that. Sometimes they'd be tired. I kind of wanted like a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
I take that. I take a little bit of the mango, throw the avocado in there, have that sunny side up egg, throw a little crispy bacon.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That was my shit. And that was the Dominican style of doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I love me a freaking sunny side up egg and
sunny side up
cheese.
I think avocados are so fucking good. Like best fruit. One of the best fruits.
Is it a fruit?
It's a fruit. It's got a seed. So even though it's green, it's weird, right? It's green. You assume it to be a vegetable, but it's got a seed. It's got the
Wait, is there something with tomatoes being a fruit?
Tomatoes are a fruit. They got seeds. I'm 100%. Let me fact check before I sound stupid. It's just somebody's like on.
But like you look at a tomato, right? You eat a tomato. You ain't thinking that's a fruit. Same with avocado.
I think of tomatoes more as a fruit more than avocado.
Okay, well let me ask you another question. Platanos is a fruit.
Honestly, I've never thought about that. Never given any thought. But if I have to go off the top of my head, I'd say it's a fruit.
I'd say it's a fruit too. But you can imagine. You know how many ways you can have that food? You can have like the tostones, like the chips. Or you can have like hard, like the regular tostones.
Yeah. And
then you can have them like the maduros, the sweet ones I found the one time. Sounds looking this shit up.
Okay, so tomatoes are fruit that are considered vegetables by nutrition. What? Botanically, a fruit is a ripened flower, ovary, and contains seeds. Tomatoes, plums, zucchinis, and melons are all edible fruits, but things like maple helicopters and floating dandelion puffs are fruits too.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, do you know like when you get like the dandelions and they like you pick it up and you can like.
That same dandelion
is a fruit? I don't know how I feel about.
So by logic.
All right, let's look at plantains. Give me a second. Are plantains? I don't know why I say plantains just for the other people, but we say plantain. I don't know.
Plantain,
yeah. I don't know. It's just
call that. We call it plátano.
Yeah, it is a fruit. It is a fruit.
See, that makes sense.
That makes sense to me because they kind of just remind me of bananas and bananas.
They basically are.
They basically are. Don't ever eat one raw, but they are. They essentially are bananas.
I'll never get the one time I'm in the Spanish class and the girl was like, the Spanish teacher. Mm-hmm. She was telling me, what's banana in Spanish? Mm-hmm. And I was like, banana? She's like, plátano.
No, and two different things.
What are you talking about?
She just doesn't know her English.
Dude, but I was sitting here and I'm like, no, it's not. And I got into an argument for the next class period with this girl because she couldn't understand that they're two different fruits. That they're two different foods.
See, that's not our problem with her Spanish. That's a problem with her just understanding of fruits. Yeah, bro, they taste completely different and are used in completely different formats.
Listen, I don't know anything. I'm not Latino. I don't know. However,
yeah, those refer to plantain, and this word refers to banana. Do you know what these two things are in English?
Bro, but you look at them both like it's just literally plátano is plantain, banana's banana.
Yeah,
always been. However, this girl is saying like, oh, it's just a green banana. And I'm like, it's not just a green banana. Look at the size of a plátano versus the size of a banana.
Yeah, so she just doesn't understand her fruits.
Like the same thing? No.
They're two different sizes.
Look at the freaking fruit themselves. They don't even look the same. It's got the same end on two sides, the plátano.
Yeah, but like when you peel it, it's like hard and it's like it's long. It's not really, like some plantains are like curved, but like they're not curved as much as a fucking banana. But then it's a fucking like crescent moon shape.
Exactly.
Like I don't understand, bro. Like if I fried you a banana, I fried you a plantain. They would taste completely different. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Alrighty, we're back. Yes, sir.
Mic on. Check. I got PTSD from mics not being on, audio being corrupted.
Yeah, I know.
It's very bad.
All right. Cam Newton's situation.
Okay, so from what I saw, or what I just looked up, it seems like a kid was just giving him a hard time to be funny, and he seemed to handle it pretty well. But
okay, so here's the whole controversy behind that, because I didn't tell you what it was.
Okay.
The controversy is that Cam Newton spends a lot of his money on NFL camps for underprivileged kids.
Okay.
Okay, so like kids that don't have the same opportunities. Right?
Yeah, great way to give back.
So he was giving money to that school for a football camp, and that kid said what he said.
No.
So here's the thing. Everybody on the ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, you name it, was going after that kid because of the way he acted. They didn't say his name or really speak ill of the kid, but said this is the problem with kids today, because they're ungrateful and everybody's looking at the now and not really looking at like what's the future, what could be. What's your opinion on that?
I mean,
because we're in a weird position, because we're not necessarily high school, but we are in this age group of, we're surrounded by a lot of kids that will think like that, and will say, oh, it's wrong for him to talk back the way he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to just formulate some thoughts real quick. I don't know. On one hand, I definitely get it. Like, he's just like, it's very disrespectful to slap the hand that feeds you in that proverbial sense.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, he's a high schooler. It's a joke. Clear. And even if it wasn't a joke, if the kid really thought it, like, I'm sure like Cam Newton was not like
heard about it.
Yeah, he definitely did not seem like mad, busted up. He definitely seemed like he took it very well. Like, he understood that like at the end of the day, like, the kid was like, if the kid was making a joke, it was just a joke. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And like, he's a high schooler. Like, that's he's just being funny. Maybe he wanted to do it to impress his friends, or like his friends were like, they were talking about him and that he had the chance. You know what I mean? He said it, and even if it wasn't a joke, like, oh well, put on your big boy pants. You're a grown ass man. Everybody in this world is grown. You're gonna like sure, mean shit gets said about you by people who are actually people you should actually care about, like commentators and shit like that. Like,
okay, so this is what I'm gonna go with. So you're kind of taking the approach of he's just a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the approach of that kid's a fucking retard.
I'm not gonna debate that.
For being the way he is. I really don't think Cam Newton is. I think because the video goes longer. There's a longer.
Oh well, I've only seen the 20-second one.
But the video kind of ends with like the coach, and then like Cam Newton was like, "Yo, like chill out." He's like he was like, "We squashed it, whatever." But it gets like worse. But the thing is that I think that Cam Newton had every right to say what he did. I mean, like this is a dude that it has been working towards success. You know what I'm saying? Brought a team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You're talking about a guy that necessarily hasn't won it all yet, but a guy that came from nothing and built something out of his talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that like a lot of that can be said for a lot of other celebrities as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but a little bit. Mainly like your NFL stars and whatever, baseball stars or whatever. That these guys came from nothing and now they get paid as much as they do, and he still gives back where he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Because of the position he's in, he can say F it all and I'm just going to keep it. But he doesn't. Yeah. So I think like things like that is something that we watch and we're kind of like, yo, like, what is the problem? And I've seen that happen with kids when we were in high school, and I continue to see that happen with kids now as we're in college. Yeah. Where kids are just literally straight out disrespectful. And to this day, it's like instead of learning from this person, being like talking to like Cam Newton's in front of you. What are you gonna say to him? Are you gonna say that? Yeah, like. Are you gonna say, oh, you're trash or a free agent, da da da? Or are you gonna turn around and be like, hey, I'm really, I've been really working at it or whatever. Is there anything that, as far as, what I mean? Like, are you gonna try to build a relationship there so maybe you can get a scholarship out of it? Maybe he funds a scholarship. Do you get what I'm saying? I get exactly what you're saying. Like, the kid should have more respect, but also, like, he's just, like, he's making a joke, I feel. I haven't watched, I don't know. I got to see the context of the full video, I guess. The full video doesn't really add anything more. Like, there's only, like, I think, like, I don't know, like a minute, like another minute. But, like, it gets to the point where the kid is, it doesn't say, like, use that as a joke. He was actually saying, well, you can come to the game and see. You can come to the game and see how good I am or whatever. People get caught up in shit talking, though. I guess, but I don't know. I just don't see it as shit talking because I just feel like, you kind of got to respect the people that are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if it's, let's say it's. If Cam Newton was there and he was being a dick. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do it. Yeah. But he's not. Yeah. If he was just there to show face so he can, get some publicity, do it. But he's not. He's putting his own money up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even look at it as a shit talk. Like, why? That's the wrong person. Go shit talk your coach. Yeah, if he came at you, like, if he offended you in some way, I guess that's fine. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, I convinced Tiago to watch Conjuring 2 with me. I don't know if you know about that one. I do know about Conjuring 2. I've seen that movie, I think, once. And I, like, watched it, and, like, I wouldn't say numb to horror movies, but I love horror movies, favorite genre. So I watch a bunch of them. Watch a lot of horror movie, like How to Beats. Sure. The How to Beat series is fire. Dead Meat, Kill Count. Yeah. Found Flicks. I think everybody knows Found Flicks. Everybody knows Found Flicks. I like that ending. The Kill Counts. I'm not really like I'll watch sometimes, but like I'm more of a fan of the How to Beats is those three together make me love horror. Like, they definitely add to my horror movie like knowledge. Watch those. Love horror movies. Watch one whenever I can. So I'm kind of just like, what's the word? Desensitized to the horror of it, but like Tiago Tiago doesn't watch many horror movies, but he's just like, I don't want to give myself like nightmares or whatever. You know what I mean? Just be safe than sorry. So I got him to sit down and watch Conjuring 2. And I was waiting. I was just watching. Of course, I was doing other shit because I was like, the story wasn't the best. I was one where they're in London, right? Yeah, and it was just such a slow burn to like the actual like everything else was just jump scares, just cheap jump scares, and then eventually it built up to like the real horror scene. It got there, and I was like,
Okay, cool.
I don't feel like there is a lot of good horror movies.
That's exactly what I was telling Tiago and Ray today. I was talking to them, and I was like, a good horror movie is an excellent movie. You know what I mean? Like, I think that, like, it's so, in, like, a bad horror movie, or, like, even an okay horror movie or in a bad horror movie are, like, very meh. Like, you don't even want to watch them.
Yeah.
Because, like, how many, like, horror is such a hard genre. It's an easy genre to make, but a hard genre to perfect.
Sure.
Because, like, there's how many, like, I can name, like, a handful of really good horror movies, and everything else is just mid. Whether that be the horror's not there, the plot is terrible, it's convoluted, the kills are, like, either too over-sexualized or gory, or they're not enough. It's just very hard to get a good balance.
Nice, bro.
And to even terrify an audience in 2021, I think, is so hard. Because, like, Scream, the original Scream, when it came out, was one of the people were terrified, bro.
That shit was so fire. That's my favorite horror movie.
Yeah, it was. It's like, to this day, it's not scary to me. It never been scary to me.
Nah, it was never
the first watch, probably scary. I was probably like 10 or whatever. Probably.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but like, it's like, just the plot, everything about it is so good, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's not a, like, to when that movie came out, audiences were scared. They had to, like, take out scenes. Now it's like, let's make shit as bloody and gory and as, like, cheap jump scares as possible, because, like, it's so hard. I feel like we're kind of unsensitized or desensitized from the actual genre of horror, because we're like, okay, we've seen this before.
Sure.
It's just very hard to make a good horror movie, but a good horror movie is such a great one. Sinister, the original Sinister, so good. I think one of the best. I think that was Tiago.
Was it?
Yeah, probably I heard his car beep. But I just think that the horror movie genre is filled to the brim with very, very good movies at points, and a lot of very bad movies. And I think it's sad to see.
100%. Yeah, dude, I think there's a few really good movies. Scream, like you mentioned. I think there's been a few good movies. Jordan Peele has made some fantastic horror movies.
What is it?
Years.
Us?
Us
is
and Get
pretty
Out.
good.
I mean, those are
Us I think Us is phenomenal. I think
thought Us was very underrated.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to see what Jordan Peele's got next. I think Us was put so accelerated because how good Get Out was and how the success of Get Out.
I think Us was better than Get Out, though.
Really?
I don't know. It wasn't even like I was scared. I just really liked the utilization of, like, the horror, like, in his movie, like the way he, like, it wasn't necessarily scary, but, like, when they showed you the sadistic smile, the voice of the main character, of the mother, was so, like, airy and spooky. But it wasn't scary, I would say, but it was airy, and it just added to the whole, like, darkness or, like, grayed out theme of the movie, and like but it also, like, hit on, like, moral like the moral compass, like what makes us different, like,
sure.
Things like that. I just think the movie was very good. I think Get Out was still phenomenal, but I don't know. Like, if somebody was like, what do you want to watch? I'm probably gonna put on Us. I think it's a more enjoyable watch, especially with the comedy in there with the father. He was pretty fucking funny, I think. When he was just like when he was walking outside to go meet the Hush,
I don't know.
Yeah, Hush is the one where she's deaf, and the other one I was thinking was you know, the one where it was like a family, and their plan was to kill their, like, parents and, like, all the other heirs to get all the money, and so, like, but the woman was like, it was like they had, like, a lamb mask and a fox mask and a pig mask or whatever. I think it was called, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold up, bro.
Well, like Pet Cemetery?
No. No, I've never watched Silence of the Lambs, though.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs.
That's not the movie I was talking about, but I've never watched that one. I gotta find it. Hold up. Bro, just keep talking. I'm gonna find it. I'm determined to...
I got a question for you. What do you think about the Kim Kardashian, Kanye West situation?
More power to my man. Make some great music, bro.
I know. I had a Kim K.
Yeah, get in there, get some good money.
I think there's a thing going around that Kim Kardashian is going to go start messing with Drake, and I don't know if that's true.
Hey, Drake gonna go make some good music too. We gonna get some great, phenomenal music, bro. Kanye about to drop some good shit, bro. Honestly, bro. More power to them.
Right now, 2021 could be the best year of rap music in a while. Let me tell you why.
Because Bobby Shmurda's out, bro. Shout out my boy Bobby Shmurda. I'm sorry I had to say that.
Dude, literally while we were sitting here in between, cuts, he showed me Bobby Shmurda, and some of you may be like, oh, you don't know who Bobby Shmurda is? I heard Bobby bitch before, but no, I'm not too keen on
Yeah, it's not everybody's music.
But no, I was gonna say this. this could be the best year for music because look at how many people are probably going to end up dropping this year. Jermaine.
Cole.
Kendrick.
Lamar. I had to think about his fucking name.
Drake. There's no.
Nah.
Aubrey.
The Six God talk. Six God shits.
Kanye West.
You said both of them.
You already said that, but like that's 4 people right there. And then also, if you want to look at other people who are probably going to end up dropping, Denzel Curry, JID. JD's definitely dropping, actually.
Yeah, he dropped something 2 days ago, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Today he dropped a song.
Today, yeah, Ski.
Yeah, Ski.
That shit was hard, bro. When he said we walked 1,000,000 acres or 1,000,000 miles, but we still came up short 40 acres. I was like, that shit was hard.
That shit was fire.
That shit was crazy.
Dude, that shit is so fire. Huge Jid fan. Earth King's dropping a project this year. I'm pretty sure Rhapsody's dropping another project. I don't know if Ari Lennox is. Maybe SZA's dropping a project. Is she not? Is she not dropping an album?
I think so. I feel like that's what I.
This is gonna be a fire year for like music in general. I'm very excited overall because last year not a lot of albums where I was like, yo, this shit is heat. Nah.
Eternal Take. Ooh. What do you? It's very by.
All I'm gonna say is this: do you think
is that Rennie?
Could be. Do you think Eternal Take will be better than like a new Kendrick Lamar album? Like, what would you rather have? If you go back in the past and you're like, all right, you have 2 of these: a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole album, or Eternal Take.
2 of them, bro. Like you can't. I want a J. Cole album though.
I'm just trying to kind of put that on a pedestal. Like one of these top rappers' new albums, or like Uzi or Cardi at the time.
I don't know. I'm an Uzi fan. You're Next. That's what the fucking movie is called.
You're Next. Okay. Yes.
This one with the lamb. Hold up. Just take a look.
I've never seen this, but
have you heard of it? Yes,
I've heard of it.
Yes, we can watch this one. I don't even care. Okay. Sorry, it's called Your Next. Great fucking horror movie. Anyways, I'm an Uzi stan. I love Uzi. I call him out for his bullshit, but I think for most part, I think a lot of his music is very good. And I really enjoy Eternal Take. Like, not even the deluxe edition. I think the fucking OG Eternal Take.
Fantastic, cohesive project.
Yeah. I disagree with that. I don't know, because I love J. Cole, but I don't know if I'd want his shit over Uzi shit. But, like, in terms of Kendrick, though, definitely, because I'm not a Kendrick listener. I like some of his songs, but I'm not a Kendrick listener. Fiend. Yeah, I'm not a fiend. But in terms of J. Cole, I do like a lot of his shit. My favorite J. Cole song is Neighbors. I don't know, something about that song.
Listen, it may hit. Some songs hit. Some songs hit you in a different place.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a Mine with me. A lot of his early songs really hit with me. Mm-hmm. They still do this.
How do we forget Limbo came out?
Yeah, Limbo came out last year. Deonta Hitchcock came out with a fantastic album last year. D Smoke came out with a fantastic album last year. Who was Freddie Gibb? Did he not come out with that album last year? Was that last year?
I'm pretty sure.
And then
Future had an album.
J Electronica, and a lot of people didn't like that Nas album. I don't give a fuck if you didn't like it or not. That album was phenomenal. So you can go psychotic. That's my opinion with that Nas album.
Alfredo?
Yes.
That came out 2020.
That shit was fire as well. Dude, there's a lot of shit. And then you have, your whole lot of reds. You could take some songs from there, but
there's a few.
I'm saying overall as albums. I'm not saying as thing. Yo, imagine if Rennie here was here, we'd be like, slander, can't do it.
I think Future had a really good album. I'm pretty sure that came out. High Off Life. I think that came off.
I didn't listen to it. I don't think I listened to it.
It had so many good songs.
I listened to Baby Pluto.
Ex Pluto?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love that shit. I love Future. I love Uzi more than like almost any rapper. But I'm gonna put it like this: I listened to the original release. Got like 3 songs into the deluxe.
Word.
That's T.I. I don't know, bro. I just couldn't find myself listening to it. That happened to another album too. I don't remember album, but I like couldn't just listen to like all. So I just stopped midway. I was like, not for me.
Word.
It wasn't even like they just all sounded like. I want to say the same because they were all different, but they were just like I listened to the entire.
A lot of the same kind of.
Yeah.
Like. A formula.
Yeah, I might as well just go listen to Uzi at that point because it's just Uzi and Big Uzi, bro, or Future and Low Future, bro. That's literally And there's songs on there that are really good. Baby Sasuke, Drinking and Smoking, That's It, Million Dollar Play, I think that's what they called it. Marnie on Me. Like, there's good songs on there, but like, when you listen to so many songs like that, you can't listen to any.
A lot of good projects going to be happening this year.
Yes, sir. I don't know, how much time and footage do we have?
I think we got a lot. So, I mean, if you want to wrap it up here, we can wrap it up here.
I don't have anything else to talk about. Do you?
No. You want to talk a little bit about the frat? Tell a little story from there.
What do you want me to spin, bro? Bro, I got this new mentality. I got two things I want to talk about. One is more like deep, and the other one is like just very stupid.
Let's not do this.
It's not deep. It's not like deep.
Okay,
it's just like something that like I've been working on.
Yeah, no feelings on this.
Yeah, no, not feelings. Like, oh, like I got my heart broke or whatever. It's just like something. Which one do you want? I feel like I should do the deep one first.
Do the deep.
Okay, so I was like talking to people. When I talk to people, I'm just like, so I heard this thing once from one of like the YouTubers that I watch, and he was like, there's like you should be talking to like your like conscious, like when you like, ask yourself a question, you should be talking to yourself, like figuring out what the answer is. So if I'm like, and he was like, their voice like in your head will always give you the right answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your like body or like your like flesh, as they call it in the Bible, will always lead you astray. Like when I'm like, should I go like I need to do work right now? Should I do work or should I play like my video games? The voice in my head will be like, tell me to go do work, right? But my body's just like, go play video games. You know what I mean? And I've just been working on that, and I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where I'm just like just working and listening to the person in the back of my head telling me to go do all the right things. I feel like that's like very good. I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, it had nothing to do with the fuck we're talking about, but I remember talking about it yesterday. I was like, I want to spread this to the viewers. Like, that person in the back of your head will most likely or always give you the right answer, no matter if you want to hear it or not. Should I run in the morning? Yes or no? Yes, but I don't want to. I'm tired. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
That's what drives you, bro. Like, that's what should be motivating you to do better. Because like, if you just listen to your body all day and just like do whatever you want instead of listening to what you actually should be doing, you're never gonna go anywhere. That's the drive.
Yo, that's like me with girls, bro. You know, like sometimes I just be like, yo, like I really shouldn't do this, and then I just end up doing it.
Yeah, but you know, like it didn't add, like, not that it was like bad for you, but it didn't add anything to your life, right? Like,
no, nothing.
Exactly, and like I feel like our flesh wants what, but our mind knows.
Well, it's the same thing, you know. Like I wake up every morning and I'm like, all right, well, I can go do this skit today, or I can like just do college work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I end up doing the skit.
Yeah, and like it can have very, like you just need to listen to yourself, because the more you listen to yourself, the easier it gets to push yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Because you're always not going to want to do something, but maybe you do it, and now you can't stop. You just keep going, keep pushing yourself, keep striving to be better. And that's what I'm working on right now. That's why I bought a clarinet, motherfuckers. Striving to be better.
You gotta put the clarinet right there.
I will not walk.
All right, what's the funny thing?
Okay, so I picked up a new mentality from my boy Austin. Shout out Austin, fucking animal from the frat. He said I'm not dying until all of you are dead. And he was like, and I don't know, that shit just hit different, because like what he means that by dying, he means like he's like, yeah, you gotta like, he's talking about like being like fucking like high or like in a like being just a party animal, bro. Like he was. I kid you not, he was like, let me get up and demonstrate. He was sitting there, he's got his fucking mask on, because he always got this one mask on. He's just like, he just tilting forwards and backwards, where he just snaps back. He's like, he's falling and shit, bro. And we're just five of us down there. We're just talking. It's me, you, Tiago, Gio, and like three other kids. And Austin comes back down. He's like, I'm not leaving until the rest of you leave. And I'm just like, bro, we're literally just talking. We're not even partying anymore. Like, we're just talking. He's like, I gotta be the last one. First one in, last one out type mentality. It was the funniest shit ever. What an animal, bro. Can't wait to go back up there.
No, dude, that was fun the other day. Other than the fact that, like, I literally walked out and I sworn I stuck to every surface for the rest of that night. But I could have worn worse shoes. So
yeah.
So I'm not saying what.
People, to this day, I still get hate from people telling me that I shouldn't have worn my breads up there. I wear my breads up there as a conscious choice. I put them on. I'm like, these are good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because
this is good energy. This is good.
Yeah, this is good. Juju. Yeah, like I wear them, put them on. Plus, like, what am I gonna wear? I'm not gonna wear my Converses. That's just stupid. Sure. I'm gonna get alcohol on it. I'm gonna wear my Yeezys, same mesh material. I'm gonna get alcohol on it.
What are you talking about? I was talking about Gatorade.
Gatorade. We're talking not even Gatorade, but we can't even afford Gatorade. We're talking about Quench. Quench. Dr. Thunderfire, not Dr. Pepper. I like, and I'm not gonna wear my 4s because like my 4s are white, and of course like I don't want to get blue juice all over my. I don't want to get like G2 on my 4s. So I put the breads on, and like I've worn them up there, and all that happens is I get a little stickiness at the bottom from the Gatorade, and a little drops on the top from chugging the Gatorade too, you know what I mean? And people are just like, you're so bold, you're so brave, and I'm like, they're shoes, they're meant to be worn. Sure. Like I've worn these, I've had my shoes since they came out in 2016, got them in 2018, paid retail for them $120, got them, been wearing them. I took care of them religiously, and now this is my time to enjoy them. I'm not going on my way to fucking destroy them, but I'm wearing them as if they're casual shoes. Because to all you dumb fucks out there who ruined the ones and made that price soar up, and to all those dumb fucks out there, same thing with the SBs, bro.
The dunks. Let them know. Y'all, right now. Tell the camera.
I see you, bro.
You little bitch.
You the reseller right there. You got 20 pairs of those shoes?
Yeah, you little TikToker.
Yes, sir. Though you TikTok girl right there. You got a pair of UNC ones.
TikTok bitch?
Yeah, nah, we don't funk with that shit, bro.
At all.
Give me my ones back.
Facts.
I want to pay $200 for some ones, bro.
Let them know.
Exactly. I'm not paying $400 for fucking mochas, bro.
Say that shit.
Exactly. And sneakers, bro. Let me tell you,
Tell
bro.
About sneakers. Tell about
sneakers, bro. Fuck you. You never let the people win, bro.
At all.
It's hard out here, bro. If you're going for ones or dunks, bro, just buy them for resale, bro. You're not gonna hit on sneakers, bro.
Ever.
Don't even, bro.
You want to camp out?
Too bad, can't do that.
Can't do it.
You know what, bro? Let me tell you, bro. No. Yeezy got a better drop system than you. Even when Yeezys were super limited, and when we were in 10th grade, so was that 3 years ago, they were releasing Yeezys on 3 or 4 websites. They released them on Adidas, they released them on Yeezy Supply Drop, they released them on a Yeezy site.
And they still release them on Adidas.
Exactly. They released on 3 different websites, bro. Why the fuck do I have to go to sneakers, wait in line? Why can't I just get my shoes from a different fucking thing? And bro, when I check out and I get that confirmation email in my email, bro, I shouldn't be worrying about if I'm gonna get the shoes or not. They should be there, bro. I'm not fucking talking about this shit no more, bro. Fuck you. It's been real. It's been None on Glass podcast, bitch. I'm done, bro.
He's fucking out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check everything else. Again, it's been None on Glass podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ricarlo. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to go check out more of our videos and our Instagrams, our social medias, everything else, do so in the description below. If you want to go see the last episode, go do that. Also, probably will be in the description below. Or you could just hit our channel and go watch the last episode, like that one, like this one. Subscribe to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram at Nut It On The Glass Podcast. This has been Nut It On The Glass Podcast. Bitch.